follow, like I said, we can follow along the timeline. You'll see here we're at 16 minutes and they're getting this image. And as soon as you click it, you can get back on here and hear them talking. So you can see we can go through here, say 16 minutes and 10 seconds. This is 16 minutes, 20 seconds. Then you can go 30 minutes at this image. So first thing I saw was right here at 45 minutes, 20 seconds. It looks like they're above the earth or something. And then, so that's 45, 20, 30 seconds later, sorry, 20 seconds later, we have some sort of sunset going on. And that's at 45:40. Okay, and right after that at 54, you've got the Earth coming back. So,
want to know this, Jack. Your sunset and
trying to see if I can figure out a way to lower that volume.
Off by 8.
Okay, so already you had a sunset and sunrise way faster than possible. It's 5 minutes. We can keep going through these images. Still haven't gotten to the good stuff yet. And see that they are seeing the Earth. Now they're at 2 hours, 3 minutes, 2 hours, 5 minutes, 2 hours, 6 minutes, 2 hours, 7 minutes. And as we go further down here, we're going to get to right about here. Okay, so again, we have another sunset. This is at 2 hours and 50 minutes. This is what they're showing. We've got 3 hours and 17 minutes, 3 hours and 17 minutes, 3 hours, 17 minutes. So this looks like it'd be realistic. It's happening 3:17:13, 10 seconds later, 3:17:23, 3:17:28. So that's all within 10, 15 seconds. But then all of a sudden, we're at 3:17:28 here. Okay, so this image is at 3:17:28. That's the timestamp. And right after that, at 3:18:01, so we moved 31 seconds. This is our image. So, how do you go from this to this in 20 seconds? I don't know. But we'll keep moving on. And so they got this right after that. And then we've got a series of some dark pictures, followed by, and again, we're at 3:36 here. 3:36, we've got a blank picture. It looks like there's some specks, or I don't think they're supposed to be stars. Then the next picture, we've got the Earth, which again, if you should know how far you have to be away to actually see this image. We got 3:43, 3:43:20. Then they might be looking out in space or something because they come back and see the Earth again. And then we get some of these interesting images of this thing breaking away, and I don't know what that is, if that's bubbles or if it's dust or whatever they want to call it. Something comes and gets in the way here. It's just all nonsense. I mean, this is not being taken in space. Give me a break. 4:47:29, we've got the Earth image again. Now, they must be in Earth orbit. Obviously, I think it says up here they are still in Earth orbit. 4:47:40 and 4:47:45. Okay, so we are there, and we're going to go down here a little more. And so this is the crafts coming apart, the Jeranisms. Keep going. We're now at 3:53:40. Obviously, anybody who's paying attention here can already see the fraud that's going on, but we'll wait until we actually get some proof before we call it for what it is. So we got 4:57:25. This thing's falling away. Got another picture of the Earth. We're at 4:57 now. And in a second, you're going to get your iconic image, which I believe is this one. Yes. So at this point, we're at 5:47:15, and this is the blue marble. Okay, so this is the image that is in every textbook and in everybody's head for years upon years upon years. Now, again, this is 5:47:15. Now let's look at what we got. We got Africa here, and this is 5:47:25. So we're going to move 10 seconds ahead. Okay, 10 seconds. There wouldn't be any movement anyway, so that's correct. We're going to move 20 seconds ahead to the next one. Okay, almost look like it's spun backwards, but again, they could be flying that direction. Who knows? So we won't worry about that. Now we're going to go to, what are we at? 5:47:45. This is 48:35, so we're looking 50 seconds. Still looks like it went backwards, but we'll keep on going. And we're at 48:35. We're going to 49, so we're 25 seconds ahead. They certainly look like they made a lot of distance there, but we'll keep going. We're at 49 even. This is 49:10. Okay, next one is 49:38. Next one is, Okay, so that's 5:49:38. The next one's 5:50:10. So it's 30 seconds later. Okay, and then between there we got 5:50:10. The next one is 7:54. Okay, so they just we got 5:50:10 to 7:54. So 2 hours and 4 minutes between this image and this image. Okay, looks like they're moving away from it, I guess. I don't have a problem with that one. That's 5:54:33. Here's 43, so that's 10 seconds later. Okay, 54:43. Here's 54:53. Let's go 54 to 55:03. Now we got a problem. So this is at 7:55. Let me go back so we can see, because this is the kind of, this is proof. Somebody's scientifically looking at these pictures are time-stamped. 7:54:53. And this is 7:55:03. So we're talking about 10 seconds exactly. Look what we have here, which doesn't look right anyway, because is this Africa? Why has it got this blue band over it? But anyway, we know what we've got here. We're going to move 10 seconds ahead, and we get that. Okay, there's no possible way that a craft flew anywhere in 10 seconds. There's no possible way the Earth turned in 10 seconds. So this right here, is the kind of evidence that you need to clearly and easily debunk the moon landings. That they fabricated this evidence. It's not real. Now let's go to the next one. So 7:55:23, 20 seconds later. This looks like we've got Australia coming. Let's go back one image. That's the one thing I don't like about this site is when you click on one, it moves it to the top, so you can never go back. 7:55:03 to 7:55:23. So 20 seconds before. Okay, I can still Australia there. I can still see it. So we're at 7:55:43 to 53. So 10 more seconds. Now, in 10 seconds, could they have made that much of a move? Who knows? But that's one thing. So this is 7:55:53. Okay. Now this next one here is 20 hours. Okay. So we went from. Yeah, quiet down, Roger. So we went from here with Australia here, the Terminator line there at 7:55:53, and we go to 20 hours. So they must have gone to sleep. 8 to 12. That's 12 hours difference. Now, does this look like they moved 12 hours? Now, some people might say, well, they zoomed in, but again, you would see a degrading of the quality. Now, this is 1969 camera footage. We wouldn't just see basically the same image 12 hours later. So you've got 8 here. Can you stop? Followed by 12 hours later, basically the same exact image, just spun. Doesn't make any sense. The next one also is 10 seconds after that one. Okay. And then you've got some indoor pictures inside the craft here. Don't know what that is. These guys are inside. We were here at 21, 21, 21. Okay, so now we're coming out at 22, so we're 2 hours later than the other one. And again, we've got, for some reason, this continues to happen. This Africa continent here keeps getting overrun by blue. Don't know. Guess maybe that was a big lake in 1969 or 1972. Sorry, it's Apollo 17. And so 2:17. We're gonna go 10 seconds more. Okay, still have this blue band, whatever that is. We're gonna go 10 seconds more. Now, not really sure what happened there. So we're looking 2:14 to make sure. Stop it.
On the film status,
Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
where we were, November 134.
Okay, that's making me mad. All right. So we're 22:17 here. Just making sure I have this right. Oh, so this is 2 hours later, but again, we don't get any kind of change. There's no change in the Terminator line, but we are 2 hours difference. So another problem there.
I'll probably take.
That's at 33. So we just went from 24 to 33, increase of 11 hours. We got the same image. Australia again comes in. You notice they never show the United States or anything like that. It's as if they're flying, keeping the Terminator line in the same spot. Kind of ridiculous. There we kind of get a washed out one. We're at 38.
And also
38. I'm sure there's a way to shut that off permanently, but I don't think there is. Oh, there it is. That's all I needed to do. So we're at 38 again. They go back inside. They're showing this guy sleeping. Come out at 39. This is really weird. You might want to take a look at some of this stuff. I don't know what's going on here. Some bubble in stuff. We're at 46 hours, 46. Now we're at 48, and again, we're not really making much headway here. I guess it is a smaller image, so you could say we're moving, but again, we keep getting kind of the same image here. I don't know where we're at as far as continents-wise. So this is 48 here. Now we're going to skip ahead 11 hours, and you see that. Does that look like an 11-hour change to you? This image to the one before it? No way. Then we can skip ahead 10 seconds. Another, oops, how much is that one? I think that moved a lot more than I think. This little thing is getting touchy. So that was 59:30 to 60. Okay. And then we've got 60:01. Then we've got a couple weird pictures of the craft. It looks like it's all duct taped. Piece of junk. Don't know what they're taking pictures of here, or here, or here. And now this makes a little bit more sense. At 61, we now at least look like we're getting a little further away. And they go back inside for 63, 63. Then we've got some really weird, I don't know if they're trying to use filters. That's not the moon, that's the Earth. 68. Again, we've got the Earth at weird filtered. 68, they even go with a red filter here at 68, which looks extremely strange. Now we got a blue filter. 68, and we go back inside the craft for all the way till that's 68, 68, 68, 68, all the way down here. Let's move. So we're 68, 69. Let's see what this is. 69. Okay, so that is extremely peculiar and should be peculiar to anyone. Is where is this light coming from? What exactly are they doing? I probably should look at the, I'm looking at the transcript down here to see if I can figure out what's going on with that. And then we'll keep going. We got this picture here. And then we've got some really weird looking things. It looks like I don't know, space dust. We're all the way at 83 now, 83. We've got the Earth getting incredibly small, but this is, if you just look at this is an impossible picture. What is this? But we're going away from the Earth. 84. Now, tell me, what's the one thing that we haven't seen any pictures of? The answer to that is the moon. You're flying towards the moon, and you'd think that because it's getting closer as you're going towards it, that you would have images of the moon as you approach it, and not just the Earth as it recedes. But you'll see here, the very first image of the moon that we get is this one. So if that makes sense to anybody, well, then go work for NASA, because it doesn't make sense to me. It's just not. This is where you need to use your brain. This is where science breaks down. Is I wish we lived in a world where, yeah, we could just trust scientists and we could just trust those who have put years into the education and into the understanding of these things, and so they would be able to teach us, and we would look at everything that we're given and say this all works out in reality. We can test these things, they're all facts, but we've got a group of men who refuse to buck the party line. The party line is we went to the moon, therefore there is nobody who can question it. And regardless of the fact that Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong got there and never once while on the moon said, look at the Earth, take a picture of the Earth, oh my goodness, we just traveled 250,000 miles to this moon, look at the Earth. They never